Welcome to Mindray. We are really pleased to be able to demonstrate to you the DC-80A. This is our flagship product of the X Insight series. It not only shows excellent image performance, but also integrates all of the high-end functions and features of the X Insight series. We are now going to demonstrate the image quality and operation of the DC-80A. The integrated battery allows for a rapid boot up and supports up to 75 minutes of scanning time. In addition, the DC-80A is equipped with 5 active transducer ports to mount 5 transducers at the same time. This reduces the tedious task of frequently plugging in and unplugging probes. The DC-80A is also configured with a 13.3-inch touchscreen where you can switch probes and exam modes with ease. Our SC61E single crystal transducer enhances penetration and also provides superior resolution information, as you can see here with the abdominal preset. We can switch to the exam mode with one click of the touchscreen. The DC-80A also houses a coupling gel warmer as standard for a more comfortable patient experience. You can see that the SC61E provides excellent detail and contrast resolution throughout the liver. Using zoom, we can see a clear uniform image from near to far field with no interior noise. We can utilise the spot zoom function to enlarge the image in real time without distortion. After zooming in, we can distinguish the polyps on the gallbladder wall. Now we can measure the size of the polyps easily. The radius is 2.5 mm here. Now we can store by clicking the Save button. We can now evaluate the colour flow performance. By pressing the C button, we can acquire blood flow information easily. You can see here the colour flow information is very sensitive and can follow the position of the blood vessel at any time without delay. As we know, traditional ultrasound imaging cannot diagnose the fibrosis situation of the liver. Our DC-80A can support the shear wave functions, measuring liver stiffness to aid our customers with diagnosis. The DC-80A supports 2 types of shear wave application, STE and STQ. STE is a 2-dimensional shear wave that can help distinguish the border of tumours or display the stiffness of that tumour. As we know, cardiac and respiratory movements affect the accuracy of shear wave detection. The STE of the DC-80A offers a motion stability indicator, the MSTB. This is a real-time tool rating stability from 1 to 5 stars. In addition, the DC-80A's STQ function offers a single point shear wave, measuring the average stiffness within a region of interest. STQ's main use is the detection of stiffness for diffuse liver disease. Its clinical benefit is the ability to assist in the grading of liver fibrosis and avoids unnecessary liver biopsies. The STE can also support the MSTB index function, quickly delivering not only average stiffness, but mean, max, minimum, standard deviation, etc. Next, we will present the SC61E whilst imaging the kidney. We can distinguish clearly the structure of the renal cortex and medulla. Next, the colour blood flow performance. The DC-80A boasts a wide dynamic range of blood flow detection, which displays high-speed blood flow of the main trunk, but also the low-speed blood flow of the tiny vessels of the renal cortex. In addition, the DC-80A has a brand new function that can demonstrate the 2D colour flow, displayed visually in a 3D format. We call this glazing flow. The flow velocity allows us to display colour in the 3rd dimension. Based on special light rendering techniques, the brighter the colour, the larger the velocity change. This provides intuitive and easy visualization of blood flow structures even in very tiny vessels. That ends the demonstration of the single crystal convex transducer. Please inform us of your questions or visit Mindray's official website. Next, we have a demonstration of the performance of our linear transducer. The DC-80A supports two kinds of linear probes, the L14-5WE and the L93E. The L14-5WE is mainly used for small part scanning. The L93E we mainly use for peripheral vessels. We will now demonstrate the performance of the carotid preset with the L14-5WE. Quickly, we can switch the probe and exam mode with one click on the touchscreen. You can see here that the DC-80A can display clearly the carotid artery structures, the intima of the posterior wall and the anterior intima also. Please note the lack of noise within the artery and also the artefact of multiple anterior wall reflections. Now we can see the colour flow and PW performance. You can see that the overflow and rhythm of the carotid blood flow are well controlled, and the PW spectral trace is very clean with a clear outline. Next, we will demonstrate the penetration of the L14-5WE by imaging the vertebral artery. The colour flow inside the artery is very full, whilst imaging at depth greater than 3 centimetres. Also, the spectral trace within the vertebral artery is also very clear. With a 50mm footprint, this probe is perfectly suited for examination of thyroid and breast. With a 50mm footprint, we can image the whole thyroid at once from left to right lobe. We can assess the blood supply of the thyroid. Here we can visualise some tiny blood vessels due to the excellent colour flow sensitivity of the DC-80A. The DC-80A also supports linear shear wave elastography and strain rate elastography. Strain elastography can provide better spatial resolution and is more widely used in thyroid and breast imaging. This is due to the lack of motion in these areas. The DC-80A linear shear wave can support both STE and STQ functions. STE is mainly used for space-occupying lesions and STQ for diffuse lesions. As you would expect, they all support the motion stability index function. The L14-5WE is versatile and can be used for musculoskeletal examinations. Here, you can appreciate the superb visualization of the internal structure of the nerve, and it clearly shows the nerve bundle. Due to our time constraints, we have only been able to show you the basic performance of the DC-80A. This is our flagship product in the X Insight range. There are so many more high-end features that we would love to share with you. Please leave us your contact information or visit our official Mindray website to learn more. Thank you for your attention.